And now, at a combined weight,
Absolutely not.
the Face Beat Heels High Podcast.
Hey you, you're listening to a wrestling podcast made by women.
If you don't like women or wrestling, you should probably tap out now.
The views expressed on this podcast are mostly based on personal opinion, and any toxicity brought to the attention of the host will be openly mocked. Mocked via public forum. Seriously though, we will make fun of you. We like to drink, laugh, and talk wrestling. So again, if you don't like to drink, laugh, or talk wrestling, you probably don't want to be listening to this podcast.
Hello, 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 and welcome to a Monday night episode of the Face Beat Heels High Podcast. We're rocking with you late night, into the day, into the new day, and into the new WWE champion, Bakey.
Pew, pew, pew.
I don't know. I just felt like we need like a late night radio host voice.
That was beautiful.
Thanks so much.
Well done.
Follow my ASMR channel. Just kidding.
I mean,
Coming soon to Twitch.
It's just me eating butter.
Smooth like butter, like criminal undercover. Yeah.
It's that, and it's super fun. And then it's just me like shoving sticks of butter into my mouth, like Paula Deen. Okay, here we go. Paula Deen's kind of like a female version of Cameron Grimes. Would you agree?
Oh,
Sure.
Great.
Polly D of Jersey Shore?
No,
Paula Dean from the
Paula
Punk
D.
Network.
That makes more sense. That definitely makes way more fucking sense than what I was thinking.
Well, welcome to a Monday night episode of the Face Beat Heels High Podcast. If you have never joined us for a Monday night episode before, just buckle in because it's late. We just watched Raw and we've come off of a whole week of wrestling. We got crafts happening.
Listen, I'm working on my BTS journal. I'm very excited about this project. When I'm 80 years old and I'll be like, Dree, where did your money go? I'll be able to look back on this journal and be like, that's what I did in my 30s.
Between that and your monthly invoices from the WWE shop, you should be able to figure.
I just got my NXT shirt today. It just got delivered.
I forgot to order that.
It got delivered and I was like, in memoriam.
In memoriam.
In memoriam. I also did this puzzle while I watched Raw. And I know it seems small, but it's quite an accomplishment for me. Of course it is.
Of course it is, Jimmy.
I'm not a fan of the puzzles, but look what BTS made me do. Anything is possible if you just believe. 108 pieces.
Well,
Tell you this little white area, a nightmare, but I did it. I did it in the 3 hours it took of Raw. Anyway.
We got puzzles, we got crafts. We also have the Bakey who has been drinking. Just want to let everyone know that.
She's going to be Thursday.
It's been 3 hours of this already.
Oh, what are you drinking? Perfect segue.
Hey.
There we go. Hey, it's rum and ginger ale because I run out of Coke.
I'm drinking straight up club soda that I put in the freezer to get cold because it's been sitting out for a while. And then in classic form, I forgot. And so now,
of course,
it's frozen.
I'm drinking water because
I just did this.
Wow. So for those of you who don't know, we also post our unedited episodes on the YouTubes. So go over there and check those out so you can see our faces. You can see Christina drinking rum and ginger ale and water at the same time. And the just multitude of things that are happening for us this evening, this Monday night at 11:24 p.m. And let's do it. Let's have a Monday night episode.
Yes. Keep going. I'm just going to grab my drink real quick because
okay.
Yes. Absolutely. Sure. And while she goes ahead and does that, just for everybody to know, we're just going to do whatever we want tonight. So don't expect the specific order we've been doing before. It's not going to happen. I'm already slurring my words. There we go. I had my first live event on Friday.
No, yeah, I want to talk about that for just a minute. I want to talk about Bakey's first live wrestling event, and then I also want to talk about meeting Krista B and Queen PR from those wrestling girls.
Oh,
my heart was so happy.
It was. Yeah, go on. You go first.
It was such a surreal moment. Like, okay. All right. So for me, everything started right the moment that I set foot in Madison Square Garden. As soon as I walk in, somebody wooed, and I was like, here we go. I was so excited. I was just, you know what? I want to dedicate my shot to Friday.
Well, this hasn't even melted yet.
I didn't even talk about it yet. When you hear that sound, take a drink.
Well, we started already. I am dedicating my shot to Friday because it was just absolutely amazing, absolutely fantastic. I had not had that feeling that I was feeling for like over a decade. I told Greg that it felt like going back to the circus before I knew that the circus was bad.
But it was your first live show, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So it was like that energy that like the entertainer coming to the literal ring, having, you know, like the good, the bad, the ugly, the clowns. It was just like, I felt every second. It was fantastic. There was this one guy sitting right next to Greg that was just busting my balls. Sir, I swear to God, if we ever meet again and I see a drink on your hand, I will slap it. I will slap it, and I will grab a chancleta right out of my purse, and I will slap you right across the face with it because, sir, you are the kind of man that put a bad name and bad reputation on Latin people trying to enjoy a good live event, motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
If I wanted a live commentary, I would have stayed in my house and I've listened to Pat McAfee. So you know why the fuck?
You just made the list. Oh, no. Oh, here we go.
Jesus.
I swear. But that aside, it was fantastic. I had wonderful moments. From the dark matches to the after the show was over and
okay, segue. Tell me about meeting those wrestlers.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right.
So
okay.
good.
Okay, so we met with Krista because Juri and I
just
ran into each other.
Hold on, I have the best thing
That's
ever.
true. She needs to start. Juri
I need to
start.
I have the best thing ever. So I was sitting in my section, right? I was all alone, and the show started, and Roman's music hit, and I immediately start booing the fuck out of him, right? Because that's what I'm supposed to do. And so. So I'm booing him. I'm doing me.
So I'm booing him.
I'm doing me. And out of nowhere, Krista B just comes right up to me and is like, don't be booing my man. Don't be doing that. Why you booing him? And I was like, I'll boo him if I want to boo him. And the white people next to me were like, oh shit, it's about to go down in Madison Square Garden. But then we hugged because it was Krista B.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, you're sitting right there. So she was sitting like in the row ahead of me, but like next to me. And she was like, PR is coming down, and it was fucking hilarious. Also, they have a great video of me.
That video is absolutely fantastic, and it
great.
needs to make it to the Instagrams because
Video.
everybody needs to see that.
This fucking video of me when Seth Rollins, it's gonna make its way to the Instagram. When Seth's music hit, and I thought I was over it. Update, I still hate him. I thought the beef was over. JK, just kidding. We're back. Like, just, when I thought we're back to everything's well and, right with the world. But basically his music hit, and I was just sitting here like mad as fuck because I hate him. And then I turned to look at Krista and PR, and they're just fucking camera on me, pointing and fucking laughing their asses off. And I was like, I'm so mad at y'all. And they were like, oh my God, look how mad you are. And I was like, I'm fucking mad.
I want you to know that afterwards, when we made it to Legends, we were just hanging out there, and there was this one guy who comes over. He's like, is she the girl who hates Seth Rollins?
They were like, oh, this is Face Beat Pod. This is 2 Thursday Face Beat Pod. And they're like, oh, is this the girl who hates Seth Rollins? I was like, yes. You know what? If that's what I'm known for, I can't complain.
Right.
Might as well.
That's what you came in you came in with that.
My
So
work here is done.
right.
Yeah.
Next step is when I meet Seth and be like, oh, this is the girl who hates me. And I'd be like, you're damn fucking right. What's up?
But it was great. It was great. Like we kept
touching each other.
Yeah, we kept touching each other. Like, oh my God, I can't believe that you're
oh my
here.
God, you're really here. You're really here. We hugged like 80 times. It was great.
It was really great. And it so happened that it was on the same
on our anniversary.
Yeah, it was on our actual anniversary of Thirsty Thursdays. So it felt very fortuitous. Now we need to meet all of us, all 5 of us, because that is needed because you were missed so much.
So much.
Claudia, we missed you so bad. Like I am this close on photoshopping you on every single fucking picture. Just to like, just grab your headshot and just like stamp you right there.
It was awesome.
Great.
We had a good time. We danced to BTS and the DJ played BTS for me. So that was great. It was awesome.
It was a really awesome night.
Shout out to Krista being Queen PR from those wrestling girls for just being you guys, being part of our family, being part of our circle.
You.
Yeah.
You so much.
And
should we mosey on?
Let's talk about Raw.
Let's do it. Might as well.
Only thing we need to talk about. It's the only thing I fucking cared about these 3 hours at my puzzle.
Oh.
Let's talk about it. Big E cashes in and becomes the new WWE champion. Is that your shot, PJ?
Yeah.
Nice. I said nice.
It's kind of like my equivalent to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wanted me.
I have an air horn, but you guys won't be able to hear it.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, that was awesome. My only thing.
I have an only too. So I don't know if it's gonna be the same thing.
Maybe it don't be the same. My only thing is that I wish he didn't tell us that he was gonna cash in.
Right.
Because I feel like I have been gypped every single money in the bank because I have yet to have that awesome moment. And I'm not counting Nikki Ash because that is trash. Boom, that rhymes. So yeah, I hated it here because with Asuka, like
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I said, give me a hell yeah.
Hell.
With Asuka, it was just, like, hey, Becky gave it to her. Here you go. So I didn't get that moment. With Nikki, literally was the next fucking day. So that's lame. That's not how that's supposed to work. And then Big E fucking tells us, and I'm like, bro, why you gotta be like this?
Bro, he foresaw this. He foreshadowed this.
It makes me so sad because
he deserves a giant
it's
cash
a Raw.
Moment. It's Raw, yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. This
and
is
it's a Raw when like nothing else happened.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But I mean, I'm happy that they're on the same brand again,
right.
like New Days Together, and it was really cute when they came out. And obviously, this is
so cute.
A big deal for him,
I love
and
them
it's
so much.
It's great moment, but yeah, like we couldn't.
I'm expecting a really great freaking match for Big E at Extreme Rules then, because like what other reason would you have to move a championship match from a pay-per-view to a fucking Raw just to, have also Mr. Money in the Bank cash in? All of these big things happening on a run-of-the-mill Monday, you better give me something worth it on fucking Sunday. Like, I am tired.
The other thing too, like I like that they did was that they were like, oh, Bobby tweaked his knee. And so that's why he wasn't. So he still comes off strong or whatever, but it's,
I thought it was 10:57 and they went to commercial break. And I was like, how the fuck are they going to do this? I thought that they were going to say that Bobby Lashley wasn't fit to defend the title.
Me too.
And then they would have rescheduled the match.
That would have made more sense.
Yeah, for the next pay-per-view event instead of it just being like, oh, he rolls him up with 1 minute. Like Bakey has so much more to give.
So much more.
So much more. But
he's the new champ, and I am excited.
And I like that they didn't make him look weak.
Right.
At all.
So that's good because a lot of people really like Bobby as champion and he deserved it too. And
absolutely.
I like that we have another black champion. Like, let's keep this shit going. Let's fucking go.
Right.
I liked it. And I'm like really, really, really excited to see who he's going to feud with. I'm happy that he's on Raw because SmackDown is way too fucking stacked anyway.
Right.
So Raw needs it. So let's fucking go.
Not
We're
gonna
just
deny
coming
that.
off of that
That's true.
high.
Also, I mean, so we're talking out of order or whatever, but I guess I don't think we need to talk about it, but fuck you, WWE, trying to fucking cover your tracks with the 4 women's matches.
Yep.
You think that's going to make me forget what the hell you did on Friday? Bitch, nah. Nice fucking try. Nice fucking try, you fucking
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Vince, I know you listen to this fucking podcast. I know you do. You're an asshole.
We live on his brain rent free.
Fucking free, bitch. Rent fucking free. You really think that that's how you're gonna do it? Like you know what they like to do. You know what the WWE as I hold my RM cards. You know what WWE likes to do? They like to fucking. It's like that classic. Like I'll fuck up. It's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask permission. Fuck you, because that's what they're doing. Literally, it's like, oh, we're just gonna fuck up, and then we're gonna be, oh, we're so sorry that we didn't give you any women's matches, but let's try to fucking put this fucking random shit together, and let's separate the tag team women and give them 2 matches.
And in New York, too.
That's such bullshit. That was
in
such
New
bullshit.
York too, where Zelina Vega is fucking from.
Yeah,
Like
on September 10th.
like
on fucking September.
How tone deaf can you be? So here's what really pisses me off, and not just because she's a good friend of mine. Here's what really pisses me off. Aside from the friendship that made me was fucking livid. True. You really had her backstage dressed and waiting to honor her fucking father, to fucking be in her home fucking town,
right,
at an iconic venue that is Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm.
You had her dressed in her fucking gangster ass Itachi gear.
She looked so fucking bomb.
And you had her waiting backstage, watching the matches on the TV, just for you to tell her when, in the middle of something like, oh, we're cut for time. You gave me 3 tag team matches. That 10-man tag team match was for literally no reason. Ridiculous. The Usos fought twice. I think maybe even 3 times. It was fucking annoying as shit. Yeah. Like, we don't need to see them that much. Like, the Seth Rollins and Edge match was incredible. But guess what? We literally just had this match last month. Right. So I didn't need it again. Yeah. And if you were going to give it to me, you could have cut like 10 minutes from it, at least. It did not need to be that fucking long.
Agreed.
I'm mad as fuck.
Yeah, that was
as you should be. As you should be. That was so wrong.
Disgusting. Just absolutely disgusting behavior. I hate you, Vince. Bitch ass. Okay, I'm done.
So back to Raw.
Should we take a break? No, I actually want to know how you guys felt about Charlotte Flair this evening.
And her new.
What do you mean?
And her new doll.
She's what? Right. We gotta talk about Charlotte. Sorry. I was like, what about her? I have no notes.
Well, first of all, what I'm gonna say is I absolutely love to see her and Lexi in a scene together. And she was losing her shit. Like Charlotte could not.
I'm hyped for this match.
I am so excited. Like, she was having such a good time today. Like, she could not keep it in her pants.
Listen,
with the stupid doll.
Alexa Bliss
was like, this cracks me up.
Alexa Bliss is going to be our new Raw Women's Champ. It's going to happen. It's something that we just have to wrap our minds around, because that's just what it's going to be. Which it like I'm okay
her as much today.
No, I'm okay with it, because we need it to be something new. Yeah. And I'd like to see what feuds it's gonna be. Like, now it's not like this thing with the Fiend or whatever. Like, now it's like, let's just see what Alexa would look like as champ in this setting. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. But that Charlie doll, hilarious. Fucking great. She came with accessories. She came with accessories. And Charlotte, God damn it. I'll fucking love her forever. I love her. She can do no wrong in my eyes. Like, truly. I love her so much.
I will say, like, honestly, if I had been Charlotte, I would have absolutely kept that doll. I would have been like, you want to know what, Alexa?
Disrespectful.
It's actually pretty. Huh?
It's disrespectful. She just threw the doll in her face.
Well, she fucking threw the doll in her face. But, like, if she hadn't, I would have been like, you know what? This is actually pretty cool.
Aren't we, though, like, a little bit annoyed that this thing that Bray Wyatt created in his womb and gave birth to is now like becoming a joke? Cool. Because glad we're all on the same page.
Yeah, we totally are, because I was.
But you know what?
During
the WWE is a joke. The WWE is a joke. And
during that segment, I was asking Greg.
So.
I was asking Greg. I was like, so like, what's gonna be the name of the Sister Abigail move now that there's no Sister Abigail to talk about? Like, also, where are we at?
It's a Monday, so this episode's all over the place. But did you guys hear that there are talks that Bray is going to debut with AEW?
Yes, in New York.
I'm excited.
Jesus Christ.
I just.
But not for nothing. But like I keep telling y'all,
let's revamp like an NXT.
But like I keep saying, debuts does not a wrestling show make, and the only time that they are making like big news is when the debuts are happening. Where are the matches? Where is the fucking amazing, crazy shit that y'all should be putting together instead of just debut?
And I know we're jumping around, but Kyle O'Reilly's promo on NXT, AEW was just flashing behind his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I could see through that whole thing that he is over it and he is mentally in AEW.
He's ready to go.
Like, I'm going with my baby. He's my best friend.
He wants his pop. Like he wants his pop. He wants
my best friend. Taylor even said, I was like, what did I say to him? I don't even know what it was. He said something and I was like, and I'm just like, you're not going to watch AEW. And he goes, Adam Cole's there now. So maybe I will. And I was like, all right. Well,
that's true.
I've been watching like 4 weeks in a row at this point. I'm going to say, I'm not mad.
Not mad.
I'm not mad. Just disappointed. I'm just kidding.
Well, as Wild Spice, our own Wild Spice, our Twitch queen, to whom we bow down, just put it, the WWE is a joke, and we are a joke for watching it. Let's take a quick break. You can butt afterwards.
All right. Going down with the shit, though. Going down with the shit.
This episode is brought to you by Voodoo Ranger. It's beer. It's hoppy, trend-setting, innovative, served with a little sarcasm, just like Paper House Network. Paper House Network is hoppy? Yeah? It's like beer for your ears. Get yourself a Voodoo Ranger.
Hey babies, it is me, the self-appointed Commissioner of Comedy, James Madden. I just want to tell you that every week I'll be wherever you listen to podcasts with my show, The Commissioner of Comedy. I've been doing this, babies, for almost 20 years, grinding up and down, and I'm here to convey it to you about the do's and don'ts of the comedy scene, the proper etiquette, the unwritten rules, if you will. Whether you're just a fan, or you're a young buck starting out, a grizzled old vet, or just someone who wants to peek behind the curtain and see how the sausage gets made, tune into the podcast, The Commissioner of Comedy. This is what it's about. It's only on Paper House Network, and it's for you, babies. It's for you.
Wild Spice, don't butt yet, but I'm going to give you permission to butt in just a second if you still want it. I just want to give a shout out to our good friend James Mattern because he has a new comedy album dropping. It is called The Check Spot, and it's actually live recorded. The worst stand-up position in a stand-up show, like the worst spot, is when the checks are being passed out because everyone's already had their drinks and they've already seen other comics and they're tired and they're drunk and they want to go home and they're arguing about who gets the bill and who's paying and whatever. And James Mattern recorded an album during that spot on purpose. So he is just a master and we love him and we want to give him a shout out. And babies.
I have no butt. It's fine.
I wanted to say, I kept seeing all of you with your props and stuff. I am the prop master in this house, so I only had a comb, so that's why I brought it out. I felt left out.
Oh, man. Shall we talk about some SmackDown?
Weren't we talking NXT? Sure. You know what? It doesn't matter.
Well, I want to talk about the bachelor party and the bachelorette party.
Yes.
Okay. We need to go into that.
We'll do that.
For NXT. And then the only other thing I have was there was one, I think either like a very small dragon or child in the crowd at NXT who was just shrieking the entire time.
The entire time.
Did you hear that?
Every freaking time. I was like, can somebody please shut him up? This is why I do not have children. I cannot.
It was so high pitched. I was like, where is this even coming from? Like, what's happening here?
Listen, I know that kid was having the time of his life, her, their life. Like, good for them for enjoying this so much.
Hilarious.
But I was like, I'm at home Don't scream at me in my house.
It was at a decibel so much higher than everything else that was happening. If you heard the screeching child, just drop a little emoji in the YouTubes so we know that we weren't the only one.
If you are the screeching child, you should not be listening to this podcast.
You get a free t-shirt.
Yep.
We'll buy you a t-shirt if you were the screeching child. Okay, let's talk bachelor and bachelorette party. How do we feel?
First of all, who were all of those people? Are those Indy's friends? They are not. Even Candace said so.
Yeah, we don't know who they are. But I have a thing.
There were some people.
First of all, whoever stole my idea for my sitcom with Dexter, like in NXT, I see you. Give me my cut. How very fucking dare you?
Right.
You fucking assholes. I'm living this whole episode. I'm mad because stole my idea. So literally my dream was I just want to hang out with Dexter and he's just quiet and doing things and maybe he pets my hair. It's like
they're listening. They're listening to the Face BDSI podcast.
1,000,000%.
I'm telling you, rent free.
We would like our cut, please.
Yeah.
First and foremost. Second, I want nothing more than to go to a laser tag with Dexter Loomis and Johnny Gargano.
So fun.
That is the most fun.
And Odyssey Jones and
Yes.
Cameron Grimes, even everybody. They looked like they were having so much fun. A zombie?
So much fun. The zombie. The ref was there.
I told you there was going to be a zombie. I fucking knew it.
You did.
I fucking knew it. I know.
You know what?
I know my boy.
You know what?
And he was Canadian.
Listened.
Who knew?
Look at that. Look at that.
When Dexter put the people in the sleeper hold and then Johnny could tag them, it was great. Because
That was so good.
I had this whole thing, right, about how maybe like I had this whole scenario worked out in my brain that maybe like Austin was going to interrupt the ceremony or something because he's jealous.
I told you this on Friday.
Right. That Dexter's like replacing him, but
because of the yes.
But Austin Theory's apparently on the main roster now.
What? Again.
I hate to say this.
What happened?
I
Do it.
I don't know if Dexter's gonna show up.
To the wedding?
I don't know. There was a hint of nervousness in that last shot. I read his mind.
It was excitement, Claudia.
There's a little bit of wet feet, or not wet feet, cold feet. What kind of feet are they?
Cold. My boy is not a runaway bride. He will not be doing this.
He is not a Julia Roberts.
No.
And Indy is definitely not a Richard Gere.
No.
Richard Gere, okay?
He would not do that.
He would never.
I don't think so.
You cannot do this to Beth Phoenix.
No, PJ's usually right. Yeah, he would never do that to Beth.
Like, I don't know.
My heart. I can't do this. I can't do this like this.
I don't like that at all.
I'm sorry. Here's
what if he gets kidnapped?
By whom?
I don't know. Me. What if I kidnap Dexter? What if I kidnap Dexter Loomis? And then I get to live my sitcom dreams.
That's true. You do. Let me tell you.
You hear that? You mole who's writing down our ideas. You hear that? Write me in. It's the least you can do.
Put me in.
What was that show like? Find the Mole or?
Yeah,
what was it where it was like 12 hot singles? No, it wasn't hot singles. It was like
it's our new podcast. 12
Undercover Boss. Like
no, it was like they were all business people, and then it was like there's a mole or something.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Please tell us in the comments or DM us once you figure that out. Yeah, I remember that.
I have no idea.
That was weird.
About.
Here's what I really liked as a WWE fan, as a wrestling fan, as a smart wrestling fan. Here's what I liked. There was this like really cool juxtaposition. I saw it more in the bachelorette party than I did in the bachelor party because I think that was all just fun. But like WWE weddings have been going on forever. And there's this thing between like real and fake. And I think that Indy and Dexter do that really well because like she was like, Mackenzie, are you gonna interview me? Like, where's your microphone?
Did you bring your microphone?
And Mackenzie's
left it at home.
I left that at home. We're not at work. Like, was like, and I really actually like that.
Why is it at home though?
it's playful, like, and I really like that they're playing on the idea that like, yes, we know what a WWE wedding is.
Right.
That's my favorite line of the entire episode. Thank you very much for bringing that to the forefront.
You're welcome. Also, Kaden and Casey, go home.
Who cares about you? Not
go
me.
TikTok somewhere else. I'm tired. I'm done.
We tried the TikTok thing. It didn't work. It's never gonna work.
Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen. So yeah, bachelor, bachelorette party. What else do I have for NXT? The child that's shrieking. Liv Morgan dressing up like Sheamus. Kyla.
What?
Yeah, she came out with a faceplate
on NXT.
Yeah,
Liv Morgan.
No.
Yes, she did. Not Liv Morgan. Mandy Rose.
Mandy Rose. That's
girl. I was like, bitch, since when?
What was I watching?
Looking like Sheamus.
Where the fuck was I? Liv Morgan on NXT. Well, I'll be damned. Please go to our YouTube to literally look at my fucking face. I was in disbelief, child. In disbelief. I couldn't believe it. Liv Morgan on the NXT. What?
On the NXTs?
2.0? No way.
Okay, let's talk about Mei Ying.
Yes.
Tian Sha. Yeah, Mei Ying. That's her name. The people are Tian Sha.
What are you saying?
I said Tian Sha. That's their name.
Okay.
The stable.
Oh, the stable.
Fish.
I think that this is what's her name's. This is NXT's called like challenge to what's her name.
Mia
What's
Yim?
her name? No, AEW's chick, the zombie chick. What's her name? Abaddon. Abandon.
Yes,
Abaddon.
Abaddon.
Abaddon. It's the same thing. It also reminds me of a Chinese Undertaker.
Oh fuck! Hold on. Wait. That. Oh no. Oh no. What if NXT 2.0? Oh no. What if oh fuck. What if that's what Vince and Bruce do? Is use NXT to
I don't like
to fuck with AEW. Yeah, to copy
that
AEW.
was the whole point from the beginning. Like that wasn't it?
No, they were doing their own thing and then AEW was doing stuff. But what if they now like use stuff like that? Like use, oh no, I hate that. Please don't do that. Vince, if you're listening, don't you do it.
Don't you dare
to us.
Not an idea. Don't you credit me. Don't you credit me.
But I think that's already what she is, at least.
Yeah.
Because she's like
that
literally like
that makes sense.
Scary, spooky ooky. But I do like her outfit. And she was doing some good character work.
She was.
I see physical acting.
I didn't hate
it. Oh
you
man.
You know,
but yeah, that we did also get the new 2 members of Diamond Mine who are just high school football players, white high school football players.
Yes, that's literally what they are. I don't know. They're brothers, and it's just very weird.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
Mondays.
I'll be quiet.
That's all I got, really. I'm excited for Frankie Monet versus Raquel Gonzalez. LA Knight, I liked your sweet and short promo when you were driving. I see you doing the work.
Tomorrow night is going to be fucking lit.
The wedding.
I hope so.
The wedding.
The wedding. I'm excited.
I'm not officiating. Then it's all downhill from here.
She's not. She got invited, but she's not officiating, and I think that is a missed opportunity.
I hope Edge is there too.
Oh, could you imagine?
Cute. I hope they both come.
Isn't the work that like he's like heavily injured right now? So maybe
we'll get to that.
All right,
I'll get to that. All right, that's part of SmackDown.
All right, let's
maybe they can do the cha-cha slide.
You always need that one couple to start that.
That's me. That's me.
That's right. That's right.
That's why people invite me. They're like, "Oh, Claudia, that bitch will start the cha-cha slide." Electric slide, cha-cha slide,
all of the slides,
chicken dance, whatever you want.
Macarena.
Hire me. Did you know also, before we go into SmackDown, that a professional bridesmaid is a thing? You can hire someone to be a professional bridesmaid at your wedding, and they promise to like not get drunk and like help you with all the things that you need and like not get into petty fights and like all the things that you might need
That
at a
is one
wedding.
of the smartest things that I have heard.
Right? That's what I thought. It's
What the
literally 27 dresses.
It is, but she gets paid for it.
But she gets paid to do
No,
it.
you're
That would
paying.
pay
You're
her.
paying for your friends.
You pay for a friend who
Some people don't have friends.
isn't
that's
messy
sad.
like real friendship.
It is.
No,
But
it's
like-
not
Or you
sad
can just,
though.
I don't know, pay for
No,
a
what I
fucking
said.
wedding planner to do that shit for you.
No, I think
a bridesmaid.
it's smart.
It's
No.
beyond that because the wedding planner. Where are we talking?
I think
about
it's also
I don't know
smart
why we're
to have-
talking about
I
this,
think
but
it's
listen
smart
to
to
our
have
new
some-
podcast, 27 Dresses, starring Claudia Smith.
I just think it's smart to have someone that's like that you can talk to that's a professional that's like your friend but not your
Absolutely.
friend.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Uh-huh.
No.
Because you're getting married
Smart.
at the Renaissance Fair. Get out of here.
I know,
You're
right?
gonna
And I have friends, so I have too many goddamn bridesmaids. Half the wedding parties are bridesmaids. For God's sake. No, I don't understand.
I think
Maybe
at my
that's what-
wedding,
maybe that's
I'm
what
gonna
Indy
have
had.
a bunch of different little baskets full of flower petals, and everyone can be the flower girl.
Oh,
That is adorable. That was my favorite thing to do, and I was the cutest flower girl. I want to do that again.
Of course, you were the cutest flower girl. Can you?
I
We have pictures.
can't even imagine.
Okay.
I will bring them. Okay.
SmackDown.
All right.
SmackDown. Oh,
I'm not editing anything out, by the way, because it's,
No, you-
it's late. So
you
this whole
shouldn't.
episode is going up. I don't give a fuck. So we need
this is perfect. I love it. All right, we start with SmackDown. SmackDown. Listen, as much as it was very conflictive because yes, there was not a single women's match, and I was really hoping that we would see Zelina for everything that Friday meant for her. SmackDown was awesome for me. I loved it. It was amazing. We started with Roman, and as much as Jerry was booing, I was having the time of my life. My husband was screaming at Roman, "My wife
He
loves
is-
you."
He is so handsome in like.
He is so fucking
Okay, before you go, I have to tell y'all about this
The lady.
mother,
please.
this mother
Please
and
tell-
son who were next
please
to
tell
me.
the story.
Claudia, you're gonna lose. It was so funny. So he was like 19, and he was screaming like the whole time with his whole chest, like not in the right place, like ratcheting his vocal cords, like the whole time was just screaming, like, "Come on, Edge, let's go, Edge!" Like not like every breath he took was a scream. It was great. Right. And so there were people who were in front of me who were just like upset. And I just wanted to yell at them and be like, if you can't deal with screaming, go home. PSA, if you don't like people yelling and screaming during a wrestling show, save yourself a couple $100 and just watch it at home. Nobody's going to yell there. You won't hear anything. So they were like really screaming at this kid who was living his best life. This is like clearly he loves and breathes wrestling. But the mom was getting a little self-conscious about it because she could tell that the people in front were like, you know, doing the turnaround movie theater situation or like,
I'll shush a bitch, but not at wrestling.
yeah, not at
Not
wrestling.
Not
So,
a wrestling.
but they were like trying to like shushing with their eyes, right? So she was like
Worse.
trying, like, you know, just like giving,
Yeah.
and so she was like trying to calm him down. She was like, "Hey, just, you know, relax." And I'm sitting here, I'm just watching because it's Seth Rollins and Edge, and I hate it. And he just turns around and he goes, "This is wrestling, mommy. This is wrestling." And I was like, "Oh my god." I was like, "Oh shit." He goes, "This is wrestling. This is what we do. This is what we do. Come on, Edge. Come on, Edge. Let's go, Edge." And I was like, he's not wrong. Like,
He's not. He's not. He's
I
not.
got goosebumps actually.
bro, it was great. He said it like he literally
This is
turned
wrestling, mommy.
a whole Volte face and just turned, "This is wrestling, mommy. This is wrestling." And I was like, that is a shirt and I'm stealing it. And
Oh man.
you never stop being you, kid. Whoever you remember your name. I don't, but told you about the podcast. So I hope
This is wrestling, mommy.
this is wrestling, mommy. I was like, fuck yeah, it is. He's right.
Good for you, kid.
I
Good
almost
for
got-
you.
I almost got in a fight with a 6-year-old because he shot him a dirty look like the 6-year-old did. And I was like, I swear on my dog, Minnie. Maybe he's not 6, maybe 8. He's a fucking child though, like elementary school for sure. And he turned around to give this kid a dirty look and was just staring at him. And I didn't know this family, but I straight up looked at that child and I was like, "You got a problem?" And he just turned around and I was like, like, keep it moving. You're like, you're not about to fucking shame this child.
No.
Hell no.
for screaming at Edge. Okay? Because
you're that person, and I'm Adam Sandler, and in the one where he makes his pants look like he peed his pants too. Like I'd be screaming just as intense as him, had a buddy.
I did do that. Yes. I did do that. I was like, yeah, Edge, let's fucking go. Here's what I've discovered though at live events, Christina. I don't know if you have the same thing.
What?
I get the craziest headache when I scream.
Yes.
At wrestling. Mm-hmm. I don't know how to combat this. I'm a singer, so I know where to place my voice so that like, but I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like,
you're like, what happens? High belting.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, I'm like, I don't understand. Like, let's go, like, you know, but I don't understand like why I get a headache. Like literally, my head is throbbing. So I was trying to like be there for him, but I was like, oh my god, it's Seth, and like I was just like trying to get like, please give me tips on how to yell properly at a wrestling event because your girl's struggling in these streets. Survivor Series is coming up. Anyways, go on, Christina.
Exactly. Hello.
Thought you'd enjoy a little tidbit. This is wrestling, mommy.
This is wrestling. That's right,
kid. This is wrestling.
That's right.
Screamed in her face.
Absolutely.
This is wrestling, mommy.
I was screaming right there with you, kid. Yes. All right. Wrestling. Roman Reigns, you're so hot. I was having the time of my life. And then out comes Brock motherfucking Lesnar. And I was like, you beautiful lumberjack.
Yo, he's hot, bro. Brock listens to us.
He's hot as fuck with a little ponytail and the little hair. And
Cameron Grimes, you in that leopard shirt, you're moving up on the totem.
Oh my god, he's in the harem. Just put him in the goddamn harem. Just put him in there.
So hot.
Oh, ew.
No, literally, it's 100 degrees in this room.
Oh, okay. I was like, for Cameron, girl,
let her have her moment.
No,
let her.
No,
why not?
It's not there. He's like a little.
He's on the bench. He's on the bench. Yeah. He's not on the.
He's a drunk night. He's a drunk night.
Starting lineup.
Night for sure, because he'd be fun. He would do the cha-cha slide with me.
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding? He would get you right there with the alcohol and the and the flirtation, and then anyway. So moving on, Brock Lesnar, he called out Paul Heyman.
Okay,
and Paul Heyman tried to plead with all of us,
bro,
with
Madison Square Garden, y'all.
And his voice was breaking.
Madison Square Garden was not having it. Madison Square Garden. First of all, no matter what, I will go see a wrestling show at Madison Square Garden. My section was lit as fuck. We were having the best time. When Brock said, "Why didn't you tell Roman I was coming to SummerSlam?" It was like a telenovela gasp in that fucking.
We were all living for that shit.
No, literally every New Yorker was like, "Ooh." Like,
I clutched my pearls.
Shit. And then they bleeped it out on TV because I rewatched it. They bleeped it out, but everyone was chanting, "You fucked up. You fucked up."
Every single one. It was beautiful.
It was so great. I was living for that whole telenovela.
That whole moment. I was so ready. I was like, Paul, you don't know where you're going. You don't understand what's going on with yourself and where your loyalties lie. I get it, boo-boo.
But then Brock was like making him choose and then took him to Suplex City. And Roman was like, not my fucking baby.
Bitch.
Not my baby. You got a problem? You talk to me? Don't talk to my fucking bitch, Paul Heyman.
It's such an abusive relationship, Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman blinked twice.
We'll come get you, girl.
Paul Heyman,
we got you.
You mean the goddamn world to me. You mean the fucking world to me.
We will ride a train. We will rent a car.
Also,
by plane, train, or automobile. We will save you from that situation if you need.
We will come and get you. Right now, Claudia is dressed like Brock Lesnar with a high pony and all.
Oh, did you guys not know I'm Brock Lesnar?
I love it. Hello, Brock. I love this.
He called Kayla a Jersey girl, and I literally spit out my fucking drink. He's like hanging out here like some Jersey girl. I was like, oh my God, you are fucking trifling. You are just fucking.
He is such a mess. He's as much a mess as every housewife, as every real housewife from my TV that I have ever seen. I love that man.
Messy.
he was just bringing me so much life. I was here because like there is a saying in Spanish, no me gusta el chisme, pero como me entretiene. And that is all that Paul Heyman is. I don't like gossip, but it really entertains me. So that is all that my Friday was. Thank you, Paul Heyman. Thank you, the family.
So good. So good. Next.
Bianca Belair. Well, I mean, we have a...
I'd like to dedicate my shot.
Okay. Yes, Bianca. Yes.
Nope, not to Bianca.
Oh, okay. But yes, that segment, yes.
First of all, I would like to dedicate my shot to Becky. I will be dedicating all my shots to Becky from here on out because Becky's back in my life. But especially for this segment, because Becky Lynch ain't never told a lie. And I just want to fucking say, fuck you, Marks. Fuck you, people who did that shit. Fuck every single person who fucking booed her because she was spitting straight motherfucking facts. I know y'all are mad. I know y'all are so fucking mad. But when she was out here fucking like saying like when she came at y'all, she didn't come for me because I've been on Team Becky since day one. So she wasn't coming for me, but when she was coming for all y'all at Madison Square Garden, she was like, oh, what? Really? Really? I sat at home night after night watching you all chant, we want Becky. And I was like, that's right. You should have seen me. Literally, I was like, tell him. Not me, though, because I was like, that's exactly correct. But aside from her being the fucking best and giving you a masterclass of what it's like to be a heel, I just want to love. I just love that, like, literally everyone was like, there's no way in hell Becky's going to be able to make being a heel work. There's no way that you're going to be able to do it. They're like, people, she's way too over to ever get turned into a heel. And I'm telling you, bro, everyone booed the fuck out of her. Everyone was not having it. And even when she was leaving, like after she signed the contract or whatever, like it was almost like silent. Like they were like, no one cheered. No one was cheering for Becky except for me. No one was cheering for Becky. And everyone was screaming for Bianca. Like everyone. And chanting EST and chanting all of this shit. It was great. Also, when Becky threw the contract at Bianca and Bianca caught it, that is great storytelling just in that, because that means that Bianca is ready for you this time. You are not going to be able to pull one over on her like you did at SummerSlam. She's like, I'm ready for you. I'm seeing it coming. I'm catching everything you're throwing at me, bitch. We love to see it. I'm here for this feud, but I've been saying that since day one. So anyways, that's my shot. You, Becky.
Yeah. Becky looked amazing with that coat. I fucking love the coat.
I laugh so fucking hard. No, her and Seth got a 2-for-1 deer at Burlington. That's what happened. They got a 2-for-1. No.
Don't come for Burlington.
Don't come for Burlington. That's my job.
That ain't nobody's job on this podcast because I won't play any more sounds.
No, remember she
Y'all
did the Burlington
be sitting
commercial.
in the quiet.
Did the commercial. That's what she's talking about.
Oh yeah, I got to bring that back for Christmas time. I got
I hope they pay me for it again. That would be nice. But Bianca looked amazing.
So fucking
she
beautiful.
looked like a beautiful goddess right out of a fucking conch from the middle of the ocean, like a fucking Venus.
Greg said it best. She looked like the princess in the Never-Ending Story.
He did say that, and she did. All of the pearls, all of the Atreyu. Like, I don't know.
So pretty.
That woman is such a beautiful person, human being, and so fucking elegant. That is the word that I want to give to Bianca Belair right this second. I had to say that I love that Becky calls her Esther. I think that's so fucking disrespectful.
She's
and I
so
fucking
disrespectful.
I fucking laugh every fucking time. I fucking hate it. I love it.
She's such a troll.
She is. But anyways, moving on. We move on. We get Seth Rollins. We get Edge. I keep rooting for. I am over here, really far from Jerry.
It's wrestling,
rooting
mommy.
for Seth Rollins. I am just. It is wrestling, mommy. It is wrestling. I was rooting for Seth.
Why?
Because I knew it would upset you.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Okay. Wow, I didn't know you like secret. I guess the truth comes out on a Monday night episode.
Because you literally texted me like an hour
go?
before saying that you were booing Roman. So I booed Seth. I mean, I rooted for Seth. I'm over here for the Shield.
For revenge.
Yes, for revenge.
Samoan adjacent. All right.
Always. But anyways, it was great. It was great. Then Seth wins. Match. It was a fantastic match.
Oh, Seth that poor kid next to me. He was not hearing it when I told him that Seth was going to win.
Oh, the poor kid.
He was like, why would you say that?
It's wrestling, mommy.
I was like, because Seth can't lose 3 times.
Right.
This is not going to happen. He's going to win. Plus,
he
has everything to gain. Like by beating Edge this time, Edge is going to go have his little break, and Seth now has this new demented character. It had to be. He was not hearing it. He was like, why would you say that? I was like, it's because it's going to happen. I'm so sorry. I was like, I wish I had your optimism. I don't want him to win. Yeah. I was like, I don't want him to win.
I just want to say, I don't know if this was addressed on the, on camera or whatnot, but from where I was sitting, I saw Beth Phoenix come out with an aide when they fucking diminished Edge on that fucking ring. Just
Christina fell for it.
I did. I fell for it. I texted the group chat and I was like, what is happening? Why is Beth here? Oh my God, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. That's all I could think of. He's gone forever. And then I was like, oh no, my bad. It's storyline.
I didn't even see her. I didn't see her. I
would recognize that blazer anywhere.
I didn't see her at all. You were seeing on a different side of me.
That is very true. I was very far from where you were.
What happened next?
Then what happened? We had another tag team match or some shit.
Boom. Well, yeah, you guys did we go into that? How there were tag team matches, not women's matches? Did we
tag team matches galore?
I know you talked about it a little bit, Wild Spice, but
3 tag team matches.
There were 3 fucking tag team matches. The 10 men tag team match.
That one didn't even have to be. You want to know why they gave that to us? Because they want Shinsuke's music to hit and everybody to sing it. That literally, I did not pay attention to. Even though it was nice to see my friend Dolph. What's up, homie? Please take care of Harriet. The neglect is real.
Very real. It's very real.
Second,
I don't know.
That match didn't have to happen at all. Like it was fine, or it didn't have to be as long as it was. Like that could have been like a 5-minute fucking match.
Correct.
The second tag team match, which was what was it? Was it Street Profits versus Usos for the title?
Usos. That is correct.
Clearly had to happen.
Yes.
Then we got Demon Finn.
Then we got what we got. And that was the main event. And I was very conflicted because I was rooting for both sides. It was very stressful. Very stressful. And then it ends, and then Roman comes back out. So I just keep getting Roman, and I am not mad. And then you give me the demon.
That's right.
When that music hit, and when I saw that man, and I realized that my dreams and hopes from last week were true, I was just like, I too can have it all. Thanks, Jerry.
Well, it'll all come crashing down, so just don't hold on to it too tight.
That is true. That is very true. But then,
only thing that kept going through my mind, even though it was crazy. Also, I gotta say, it has to be said. I don't think there is anything as satisfying in this whole, in God's whole green earth. There is nothing more fucking satisfying than participating in Finn Balor's entrance music.
It's the best fucking
thing.
Bro,
they went to commercial and they still fucking played it like 5 more times. Like I was like, let's go again. Boom! Like I was ready every time. I'm not even fucking, me and that kid were living our best lives. Like,
I slapped Greg on the face like twice. I don't give a fuck.
Nothing more fucking satisfying than a whole fucking stadium full of people doing that goddamn entrance. That was the greatest thing I have ever been a part of in my whole 34 years of age. Nothing will ever top it. Nothing will ever top that. And I need that, like, oh my God, like play it at my funeral. Play it at my funeral. Greatest fucking moment of my life.
It was great. It was so fucking great. It was fantastic. And he looked amazing. And I just, I love Finn Balor so fucking much.
I just hope and I pray that he is doing it because he wants to do it.
Right. Like what we said last week.
What we said. I really hope that it's not him being forced. I hope so too. That he's, I don't know. Cause it's like every interview we hear, he just says like, I'm done. I'm done
with the demon.
I really like this Prince character I'm doing. And Maybe he just wasn't working on the main roster and now he feels he has to do this. And I really hope that that's not the case.
I hope not. But that's what we get on Extreme Rules. The Fiend, the demon versus the head of the table. And I am actually very excited for this. Then SmackDown was over.
You think they'll move the belt?
No. That's the thing that pisses me off. Because it's like, why would you give us the demon Finn if you're not going to give him the belt then? Because they're not, listen, Roman, if anything was apparent to me on SmackDown, it's that Roman Reigns is such a fucking star and he is carrying that brand on his back. He is working his fucking ass off. There's no way, especially with Brock being back, that they're going to give it to Finn.
He used to get booed so bad that they actually had to like stop talking. Like that's how loud.
Oh my god,
it was so bad.
And now in Madison Square Garden, people were bowing to him. Like doing the whole like, yes, we acknowledge you, King. It was crazy cultist behavior. I did not.
I know, and that's
I was
fine.
like, look at y'all.
He can be the head of my table any day.
Y'all are way too damn thirsty. I swear, I can't take it.
Just because I said Cameron Grimes is moving up on the totem pole doesn't mean I'm thirsty. I have plenty of water right here and a diamond.
I wasn't talking about you. I'm talking about the Roman Reigns stands. I'm talking about the mom who was next to me who was screaming, "Come to me, Roman!" I was like, "Look at your man."
So you're talking about Krista B and
I'm talking about the Roman Reigns.
All the Chris's, yes.
Who are willing,
Christina.
who are willing to just see past all of his toxicity, because why?
Listen, I am the first person who said that he's in a very toxic relationship with Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar. I recognize that, and under any other circumstances, I would have already called the domestic abuse line for Paul, because this is not fair. But Roman is not that, and we do not condone that in this podcast. We do not.
I'm not saying he's not
Roman Reigns and his ponytail.
What he did to Montez. Listen. Bro, that made me pissed. That pissed. I had to put my Pringle down just now for those who are listening. That match was so fucking good. That match was fucking incredible. And 1,000,000% we were like, oh my God, the tag belts are going to be moved. Holy shit, they deserve it. Montez Ford was flying all over the place. They are a fucking wonder to behold. Holy shit. And it started off as like us bored because we had seen the Usos all goddamn day. So we're like, great, another fucking tag team match. We don't really care. And then they fucking switched it to being amazing. And then when Roman interrupted, the fucking like right before it was 3, like the fucking screams that erupted in that damn, we were so fucking livid. I was like, this is why I can't fucks with him.
I was conflicted.
Sketchy.
Oh, you weren't.
I was. You know how much I love Tez. Do I love him as much as Roman?
No,
TBD.
obviously not.
TBD.
Is that it?
Well,
we saw John Cena, but that's it. That's all.
In another tag team match.
Yes.
With the Usos. It was
the Mysterios. Oh my God. Holy shit.
Dominic
got his ass.
I can't believe they didn't show that on TV.
They really should have. because
so it was after Demon Finn, right? It was a dark match. Cena and the Mysterios.
Out came fucking Happy Corbin, and fucking Finn Balor gave him the suplex that he deserved, because fuck you, Happy Corbin.
It was so dumb. Doesn't matter. But then it was Usos and Roman versus John Cena and the Mysterios. And Dominic was the first one in, maybe.
Yes,
and
first was Ray. Ray immediately attacks his son, and then Dominic stays on the fucking ring for the rest of the fucking match, except for maybe the last. It was
crazy. The way that this kid got beat up was fucking horrendous. Holy fucking shit. I was like, we were like, fucking tag somebody, bro. Somebody help that child. It was bad. We were like, get your son. Like, you can't do anything.
Something.
And
get your son.
Because literally everybody just wanted Cena to get tagged in, and it was. I love John Cena.
Yeah.
So finally, when he got tagged in, it was great, and he won, and I was like, thank God. But Dominic, oh my God, I hope you got a raise. Because also, I had no idea Michael Cole had his own entrance music.
Yes, exactly. I had no fucking clue. Fuck that McAfee. We don't.
What a treat that was for me.
Fat McAfee.
Fat.
Fuck Fat McAfee. I did say that. I will not take that back.
Wow.
I'm not fat shaming. It was a mistake, but I will not take that.
Fuck
back.
Fat McAfee.
Michael Cole's entrance is life.
That with that.
My dad.
Can I play the song now or no? There's more.
We also saw Rhea versus Charlotte before SmackDown started, and it was great.
Also, like, if you're gonna give us a dark match, I get that it's Cena, and I get all that. You still couldn't give us Zelina.
Yeah, like
even in a dark match.
I know. That was sad.
We're done now.
But I did take a picture of the two of them, and I tagged Rhea Ripley, and she liked my picture, so I'm happy. I love you, Rhea.
Now
I'm
thirsty.
Done.
If you want to, you could try and solve this puzzle, but you gotta be the first one to solve it to win $5, and it's puzzle time. Puzzle time. It's puzzle time with PJ. Watch it on YouTube or just use this as a dance break. Yay. It's puzzle time with PJ.
Puzzle Time with PJ brought to you by Silk City Hot Sauce. Go to silkcityhotsauce.com and use the code HEELS, HEELS, for 15% off your entire order.
The puzzle will be posted tomorrow. Please play on our Instagram for a chance at winning $5 and shout out on our next week's episode.
Our tomorrow, but your today. The puzzle will be posted after this episode is released.
Tuesday.
Yes.
Tuesdays are when the puzzle gets posted. Please play. Papa the Moose.
Please play.
Top of the morning.
Are you Seamus now?
He was super fucking Irish today.
He took me gold.
He took me gold. Yes.
Okay, leprechaun. Like
he took me gold. I heard that too, and I was like, what the actual fucking shenanigans are happening on Raw today? Jesus. He took
about
me gold.
as many shenanigans there is happening on this podcast. Give or take.
Oh
if
my
this
God,
is your
wait,
first episode
somebody,
for some reason, please go back and watch a normal one.
I streamed today. And we were talking about stuff, and we were like, oh yeah, there's probably going to be unnecessarities today. Somebody said, and I was like, I love how like people just use unnecessarities now. TM.
Yay!
TM. Let's talk about how don't ever come for Mick Foley or I'll come and find you.
Yeah, you tell him. Flannel.
I will hurt you. Go ahead.
No, I might not be as strong as Brock Lesnar, but like the fire inside is as big as Brock Lesnar is. And if you wrong Mick Foley, I'm gonna come find you.
How about maybe instead of coming for Mick Foley, how about you actually create better content so that Mick Foley doesn't have to praise your rival company who's actually doing things?
How about you employ the Face Beat Heel type podcast or those wrestling girls to come and work for you and hopefully put out content that isn't so shitty.
Here's a fucking, why don't you just hire Mick Foley? Fucking hire Mick Foley and fire Bruce. Vince, who listens to this podcast? It's too late to be yelling like this.
You're never gonna go to bed. You're working yourself all up.
I am. I already did my puzzle.
That's wrestling, mommy.
That's wrestling. That's
a
the name
new
of
thing
this
now.
episode.
Yes! Yes!
That's the name of the episode.
This is wrestling, mommy. This is wrestling. Yo, I wish I could remember. He had a really exotic name like Hamad or something like that. It was something very exotic. And I was like, I'm not going to remember that. But I know I started with an H.
Big shout out to him.
Big shout out to you, kid.
Hope you listen to us, kid.
And I'd be right there with you.
With the H name.
Don't let
Tell us what your
anyone
name is.
ever shame you out of enjoying your wrestling experience.
That's exactly right.
Exactly.
Ever.
Which was like really cute because like, so I started bonding with the mom, right? Because listen, goals. Okay. He was standing up the whole time. He didn't give a fuck who was behind him. And she had her whole fucking tray of nachos and fries and drinks and she was just snacking and wasn't paying attention to shit. So I was like, so
Good
do
mom.
you just like, great mom. I was like, so do you watch wrestling at all? She was like, oh, no. And I was like, really? I was like, you just take him to like the event? She's like, yeah, whenever they're like here in New Jersey, I just like take him so he can like go and see wrestling. And I was like, wow,
Mom.
that is fucking great. I was like,
she
so
rewards herself with snacks.
Yeah. She's like, I was
Yeah,
going to
she
stay
should.
here. So she didn't know anything. So I was like, so you don't know where they're fighting. You don't even know how wrestling like works. You don't even know like what's going on. She's like, no. And I was like, okay, well, Roman's the bad guy. So you shouldn't be cheering him first and foremost.
How dare you?
No, but I like explained like heel and face to her. And I was like, what's going on? I was, and it was during like the Seth and Edge match. I was like, they're sacrificing their bodies just to entertain this stadium right now, or arena, I guess, which is like why it makes it so exciting to watch. Cause she was like, yeah, because she's like, that's not fake. Like he really hurt himself just now. And I was like, yeah, they are hurting themselves just to entertain us, which makes it great.
Wrestling is real
in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And so I was like explaining to her, I was like, so yeah, there's like a storyline here, and like these are the weekly shows, and then in the pay-per-view,
You're like giving her the play-by-play.
Yeah, I literally was giving her the play-by-play. Like I told her, I was like, so like Seth and Edge's feud goes back like years, and this, and it got brought back, and he just lost at SummerSlam, and like was telling her like all this stuff. And then like by the end of SmackDown, she was like cheering and like reacting and like being involved, and I was like,
well, I guess let's put out a PSA then, because I don't know who would still be on this episode if you don't watch wrestling. But if for any reason you listen to the Face Beat Heel Side podcast and you don't watch wrestling, please let us know, because you can just like FaceTime us in or something, and we'll like let you know what's going on.
Please.
So that you got a play-by-play, so that you know enough to make your own educated decisions on who you would like to root for, and who, more importantly, in my opinion, who you'd like to boo for. Or who you'd like to boo.
Absolutely.
We didn't even talk about Sami Zayn bringing the fucking Atlanta home.
Oh my God, because I totally ignored that entire
this fucking guy. Get your mans.
Jesus fuck.
Get your fucking mans. We're just back to SmackDown. But literally, I turned around because everybody was booing, right? I don't watch sports. So I turned around and I asked these two young whippersnappers behind me. And I was like, who is this guy? And they were like, oh, it's blah, 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 his name. And I was like, why we hate him? And he goes, it's basketball. And I was like, oh, and they're like, he's a Hawk. And I was like, oh shit, he's a Hawk. And I was like, well, now I'm conflicted because I'm from Atlanta. And he was like, oh no. And I was like, but I live here now, so fuck this guy.
I don't know sports. So Greg was just like, he beat up the new, he was like, he beat up the Knicks here in New York. And I was like, oh, that's just rude.
That's just hella rude. And fuck you, Sami Zayn, because he posted on Twitter like, I love New York City. I love this and this. And I was like, oh, he's so happy to be here. Fuck you. You are a fucking troll. You live under a bridge and you're a fucking troll, Sammy. And I'm glad you got your ass whooped. That was rude.
I love him.
Yeah, it was good TV though.
It was good TV.
But still, that guy got more time than Zelina Vega.
Fuck that though. Yeah.
Fuck that.
You fucking
fuck that. That was uncool. We don't like it.
Fuck you. Fuck you. We should end on a happy note. We have anything fun?
Put on a happy face.
Nothing, dude. I got nothing. What else happened in the world of wrestling? We talked about Bray. All right, we got nothing.
Nope.
All right. Well,
I liked mixing it up and not going in order at all. That was fun.
I didn't hate it. It was fun.
Let
us know how you liked it.
May the odds be ever in your favor, you guys, tomorrow night when we watch.
Let us have a moment of silence, just a prayer.
We already did an accidental one.
Yeah, because
I'm very scared for us.
For NXT, yes.
For the podcast. I'm scared for all of us.
For the future of the podcast.
For the future of the podcast. May this new era of NXT not be a Nickelodeon joke like it looks to be.
Which, by the way, I started watching old Nickelodeon shows on my Twitch channel.
There is something in what in the wrestling world. Samoa Joe relinquished his title.
Oh,
because he got hurt.
because he got hurt, but that is important. We need to.
And now he's done.
Yeah, that's it.
Done.
I saw that video where he was like, "Oh,
I'm
gonna come back for it," and it's like,
and I was like, "Oh,
No, you're not.
boy.
No, you're not.
That makes me sad."
Yeah, way to go, Christina.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that positive note. How we're ending the podcast today.
Well, that's just it today. We are what we are.
You know what? We are what we are. We are the orchestra in the Titanic, and we will go down with the ship.
That's wrestling, mommy.
That's
wrestling.
Here's a positive note. I got my man's back in New York shirt.
Yeah, you did.
There you go. Yeah, you did.
The
Look
only
at
thing
you.
I wanted from Friday, so
I'm sweating.
I guess that's it. Well, okay. Just ended here. This is a Monday episode. You know how we roll. We're sorry.
You're welcome.
Okay, we said 2 different mixed messages there, but hey, it is what it is. Literally at the same time. You're welcome. I'm sorry. Like,
It's fine.
I guess we'll see you next week. Maybe if we still have a podcast, we'll see how it goes tomorrow.
For
Until
real.
then, keep your face beat and your heels high. Bye.
Sorry, exit music.